I'm Loretta Lo, a newly qualified associate in the Corporate Equity Capital Market team at Eversheds Sutherland, Hong Kong office. Before I joined the firm as a trainee, I completed a double degree program at the University of Hong Kong, majoring in arts and laws. Moving on to my 2-year training with the firm, I completed my first seat with the Litigation and Disputes Management team, followed by a corporate ECM seat. I subsequently spent 6 months at the London office with the Competition, EU and Trade team there, and concluded my training contract by returning to the corporate ECM team, which is where I qualified into. To join a global leading law firm is an exciting venture, but what makes Eversheds Sutherland stand out from the pool of other international law firms is its people, which has shaped the very unique culture that we are renowned for and proud of. Friendly and down to earth, professional but approachable. This is the impression that I got throughout the recruitment process. What I expected initially to be a somewhat interrogative interview turned out to be a genuine get-to-know-you session. From the level of details that the interviewers had in a certain live event that I shared, I felt strongly that they were representing the firm were there not to challenge me, but to know more about me as a person. Our great mix of people is a huge asset to the firm, which gives great dynamics to our teamwork and has built a strong support system within the firm where different people functions in different roles and are valued for it. Despite our challenging work nature, it is never daunting as we know that there is always a team to learn, think, contribute and achieve together. I remember the first question that I had for my internship interview with the firm is whether I'm aware of the firm's international secondment program. Back then, little did I know that secondment would become the highlight of my 2-year training program and frankly, the time of my life so far. Being part of a global law firm like Eversheds Sutherland means that international exposure is a constant in our career here. Cross-border transactions, clients speaking different tongues, and foreign counsel's advice. However, to be able to learn and practice law in another jurisdiction and to live in a whole new culture is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I spent 6 months of the competition and trade practice in London, which is a well-established area of law in the UK and Europe. As such, the exposure I gained during the secondment is irreplaceable, especially when the UK team has been generous and trusting enough to give me, a secondee, the necessary work and client exposure to make the full out of the experience. The experience made me feel strongly that the firm is as invested in my career as I am. Be familiar with yourself. Go through your CV and reflect on the many accomplishments and difficulties that you have encountered throughout your life so far. Do not just focus on the wow, reflect on your ouch as well. They have all shaped the present you, and that is the subject matter that we are most interested in. After you have equipped yourself with the width of your experience, focus on developing the depth of 1 to 2 episodes that are exemplary of your attributes, and be prepared to share that with the interviewers. With the knowledge that you now have about yourself, the final tip is to be yourself. We value genuineness and heterogeneity, so there is no one-size-fits-all and there is no need to be anything more or less than who you already are.